Why is it every single time I wake up in the morning time, I'm always receiving bad news about what's going on with Kentucky basketball? Can we not just catch a break? I don't understand. I don't get it. Jalen Lowe is hurt again. Now, in that Louisville game, I actually saw, I think he tweaked something in the Louisville game because I'm not sure if I'm the only person that's seen it, but they showed up close when we huddled on one of those fouls, and you could tell how he was grimacing in pain with what's going on. They say he hurt himself in practice, from what I understand. He was blocking out. Why is he blocking out Mo D for? Like, where's our big guys at? Look, I don't know the whole full story, so please forgive me if my facts are wrong. I'm angry. I'm really just upset because I don't know how to comprehend with why is it at Kentucky we always lose a vital person to what we're trying to do to the assignment. Like, what's going on? We don't ever lose the eighth, ninth, 10th person in rotation. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't lose those guys. We lose guys we lose guys where these guys are very, very important. And I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is going on? And why is it every time we lose people who are so critical to what it is we're trying to get done? Like, why is Jalen is hurt again? Somebody help me make it make sense. Will Kentucky ever catch a break? Will we ever get an opportunity to win a national championship again? It was one thing that we lost to Louisville. Okay, we lose to Louisville, whatever. But I wanted to take that game with our core players, and I wanted to see what we learned from that, and I wanted to see how we can build on this to be able to be a better team moving down the road. But now when we lose our point guard, let's be real. Are we looking for Aberdeen to score 29 points a ball game? No, we're not looking for Aberdeen to score that many points. Do we want to see him hit the board? Do we want to see him score? Absolutely. Will we have a bad game out of Ortega again, like he did against Louisville? I don't think so. Look, man, I'm sorry. No, Big Mike's not crying. I just don't know. I just don't know, like, what to think. I'm, I'm, I'm baffled right now for the simple fact is we bring in a squad that I think collectively across the BBN, I felt like maybe we have a team that can really, truly compete for a national championship. We seen Butler got hurt last year. He was still a good player, but he never was the same. You get your shoulder hurt, things just don't go the way that they're supposed to because in the back of your mind, now you got to play somewhat timid because you don't want to hit your shoulder again. You can't go out there and let it all hang out. Hurting yourself is like having four fouls, and it limits you to how aggressive you can be, whether it's on the offensive side or on the defense side of the ball. And this is what we're dealing with right now, man. And I know these young men don't show up at practice and they don't show up just to get hurt. These young men understands that when they make the announcements and I'm going to be playing my ball at Kentucky or I'm going to be transferring to the University of Kentucky, they understand the pressure that comes along with playing here at Kentucky. So I'm not saying these kids are just happy because they got their NIL money and now they're not playing. Well, maybe maybe one person. We all know who that is in football. But anyway, this is getting out of hand. Can we ever catch a true break here at Kentucky when we have all healthy people? When we can have a healthy point guard? Now, reading over all the comments and stuff that I seen from the press, from the last game, I don't know how many people will actually be like, "Well, Jalen Lowe's out, whatever. We don't need him anyway." Come on, just let Big Mike vent for a second, okay? When Jalen Lowe's on the floor, I think we're a better team. I just think certain people had a bad game against Louisville. I still think having Jalen Lowe on the floor when he comes off the bench, because it's clear that Colin has already established that I'm a starter here at Kentucky. He's already said that I can play basketball at this level. He's already showing that. He's probably been one of the most consistent guys that we had this year so far, is that him, and especially him playing off the ball. He's been one of the most consistent guys. So Leave him where he's at. We don't get JQ back right now. We know that JQ's not coming back and might not come back until late December. So that's off the table. We don't know how long Jaden Lowe is going to be out. I mean, I guess it's good that we got Eastern Illinois coming up because now we know that he doesn't need to play in that ball game. Of course, he doesn't need to play in that ball game. I just wonder how much more do we have in our tank. We thought going up against Louisville, our depth was going to be better than their depth. It wasn't. It wasn't the case. Like that is a saying that we have a deep bench, maybe, and it's just it's just that one loss. So I don't want to be all crazy. I don't want to get ecstatic with it. I don't want to feel like that the season is just over. No, the season's not over. Yeah, we got plenty of time to go out here and execute and still win a lot of ball games and beat some good teams. I understand that. I'm not getting down about it. My whole thing is we can't stay healthy. And if we can't stay healthy, how are we supposed to compete for a national championship? How are we supposed to bring home number 9? It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever to me. And I'm a little fed up because I felt like everyone else out there, I just felt like this right here could be that opportunity that we really, really, with the starters, with the benches, with all of this, I felt like we had an opportunity that we can go out there and that we can win a national championship. I'm not doubting that we still can. I'm not doubting that. What I'm saying is, if we keep down this road of people getting hurt, I didn't even mention Trent. Trent's hurt. He didn't even get in the ball game. Look, let me just be real with you guys, okay? You guys know that I like to keep it straight 100 with you guys. This ain't no sugarcoat. This ain't out here just doing whatever. We're talking about Kentucky basketball right now. And Kentucky basketball right now has a question mark of who we are. We still got to find that identity. Yes, it's an early year. I get it. I understand. But this is not what we envisioned going 3 games into the season, that this is how Kentucky will look. And because of that, a lot of people have that question mark about who is Kentucky basketball. No one's afraid to play us anymore. We might as well get over that fact that Kentucky is just not the same Kentucky when other teams look at us. They get mad if they're not on our schedule. Do you think Florida's upset because they got to play Kentucky twice this year? Get out of here, man. No, that's what they want. That's what they want. You think Alabama's happy that they only get us one time in a regular season? Come on. Tennessee can't wait to get our hands on. They understand what we did to them last year, so those guys are ready for us. Can we stay healthy? Can we do enough to win some ball games, to make some real noise here at Kentucky? Once again, let me say, before people start inboxing me, it's just one game, Big Mike. I know that. And that's why I'm not jumping off the edge yet. That's why I'm not going crazy yet. That's why I'm not pulling out my hair. Because I get it. It's only one basketball game. But we're going to be okay. But listen to me. I'm not giving up on the Wildcats. We really have to know who's the next man up. That's what we have to know. We got to know who's going to step up. These guys, I don't want these guys going out here playing 40 minutes, 38 minutes a ball game. It's too long of a gauntlet of a season. We're getting, look, once we're done with Eastern Kentucky, man, we're going into the fire. We're going to step right back into the fire. That's why, as BC said, I hate that we got to follow that game up with Eastern Illinois. Why can't go play a Michigan State right now, right after the Louisville game? Let's see how we can bounce back by a solid team. This is the buffer game. We know we should go out here. Eastern Illinois know that we should dominate this ball game. Let's take this opportunity and let's do something big. Let's take something and let's rally behind the guys on the bench that are hurt. So if Trent's not playing, he's hurt. That's a shooter. A shooter. If Lowe's not playing, he could be a floor general. He's out. And we know we don't have JQ. So we don't know what's going on. BG, message to BG. You got to show up. You got to show up, young man. Let's do it. Not calling you out. This is all about in between. This is all about the basketball court right here. You got to show up, big guy. We need you. Mo D, we need you to be in the ball game. You know, that physicality that you had last year at Alabama, we need you to bring that this year. Something was off. Ortega, lead your team to victory. Lead it. to victory. Let's go, man. Let's get these W's. Let's start racking up some wins. We tuck one on the chin. We tuck one on the chin against U of L. But it's our time. We're still Kentucky. It's still a chance out there for us to do something special this year. It's an early year. Bounce back from it. You got to have a short-term memory. You can't let that bother you. You got to go out there. You got to dominate. I don't want to see you dominate against Eastern Illinois. You're supposed to dominate. That's just like saying a dog shouldn't bark, a cat shouldn't meow, a cow shouldn't produce milk. Come on. Let's get real for what we're doing right now, and let's go out here and let's play some Kentucky basketball, and let's show the nation that Kentucky is that team that can contend this year for a national title. And anything other than that, it's beside me. But I feel like we got guys if they want to. See, you gotta want to go out there. There's a difference. You gotta want to show up to work and give your employee the best that you can possibly give him. Otherwise, don't come to work. Because there's somebody else out there who wants that job. And if you don't want the job, let it go. Do the right thing when you on the floor playing with the Kentucky jersey on. Otherwise, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like what are we doing? So it's just, oh man, I see, I don't have any other time to vent because I don't have nobody to talk to. I don't have nobody to talk to. So I just come right here and I just vent. And it just, we know how this is, man. It's just Kentucky basketball. We ready for a national championship. And we're sitting with our thumbs, with our nails in our mouth, fighting our nails. We sitting at the end of the table, leaning over, leaning in, because we're excited about the possibilities of what this year could possibly be. Coach Poe, I love you. You my head coach, but you might have got out coached a little bit in that Louisville game. You too. You and your coaches, go back and figure this out. We're going to be okay. Not panic mode. I want you guys to understand something. I'm not in panic mode. I'm in concern mode right now. There's a little different because I feel like we can get things together and because I'm concerned. But I feel like we can fix this not by going out here and beating Eastern Illinois by 40 points. No. Beat those guys and move on. See if you can work some things out in this ball game that maybe you didn't do in the other ball game. Hit your free throws. Okay? Make sure nobody's just driving down the middle of the floor just doing what they want to do. Louisville killed us all night. They killed us. And we didn't adjust. Not at halftime, not during timeouts at all. We just didn't adjust. They killed us. We gotta do better. I don't know what you guys are thinking out there at BBN, but one thing I know, but as they say, for sure, I know that Kentucky's gotta flip the script and we gotta make sure that we're ready to go out on that floor and leave it all out there. And everybody that steps on that floor. Jasper Johnson, young man, this ain't high school. This is college. The real thing. You got it. You got it. Come on, Jasper. It's in you. Come on, baby. It's in you, Jasper. I know you can do it. You're a baller. If we're going to have a bad game like we have, let's have it in the beginning of the year so we can see how that feels. I thought maybe having that game against Georgetown, it maybe got our attention. But if this right here doesn't get our attention, and see, here's the thing about that game that we lost. We actually kind of played better than that when you look at the numbers. The numbers just it wasn't in our favor at the end of the ball game. But we actually played better than Louisville. But we can't say that because we didn't win the ball game. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I could score 4 touchdowns in a ball game. It could be a career day for me, but you lost the game. So enjoy your little numbers for you. But this is a team sport. We win and we lose as a team. So come on, Cats, pull each other together. This ain't a time to be distant. This ain't a time to talk about what he should have did or he should have did or what he didn't do. This is about what Kentucky players need to do in order to go out here and win a national championship. It's not going to be easy. There's some good teams out there, some good teams. And those good teams, they got Kentucky marked on their calendar. we gonna go and we beating Kentucky. Let's go, man. We let a freshman beat us. We let a freshman beat us. Completely outplayed us. Absolutely. So let's see what we do in the next ball game against Eastern Kentucky. But once again, I ain't worried about Eastern Kentucky. I don't want to see us go out there and just have a good feel good game. I want to see us locked in, ready to go for the games after that, because it's gonna get harder, guys. And if you think Michigan State is in the business of losing to Kentucky in New York, come on, man, get real. These guys are coming to play. They competing. Will we compete too here at Kentucky? Because if not, we're gonna get run off the court a lot. And that's something that here at the University of Kentucky and the big blue nation, we ain't gonna have it. We just not gonna put up with that. That's unacceptable. You know, that's like telling the cat don't climb a tree no more. Let it go. No. The natural thing here at Kentucky is we win ball games. We win ball games. Go Cats.